Yo, what's up guys, my name is AFC Adinho. I'm bringing out this fun Rotom team again, and we actually get to play against the stall team with most likely Choice Banded Tyranitar, but I'm actually excited because this Rotom can put in so much work against this team. Because I have a Choice Scarf for Trick, which really sucks for his team. Nothing on his team likes to be Choice Scarf, and I have Toxic as well. So he actually leads up with Tyranitar. Not ideal for me, but this is most likely a Banded T-Tar, looking at the build of his team. So what I'm actually wanting to do here is give him my Choice Scarf just to reduce his damage. Yeah, he goes for the Pursuit, so it actually works out really well. But now he cannot 2-hit KO my Clefable anymore, because he doesn't have the Choice Band damage. So I'm just gonna go for Toxic. I think that's the best way of wearing this down, because Discharge is not gonna do much with the Sandstorm up. I am lucky to Toxic, but this Tyranitar, oh, he crits me. That crit is kind of annoying, just because otherwise he would have needed an extra turn to kill me. But that means that Tyranitar takes extra poison damage. But yeah, I'll just bring in my Ferrothorn on this, and we can just go for the Spike here. Ferrothorn is usually good against these kind of teams because it's able to stack spikes. Clefable comes in. I'm not sure what kind of Clefable this is, because he doesn't take Sandstorm damage, so it's not unaware. So that's really important to know. I'm gonna go into my Zapdos here, since he's not unaware. Maybe it's Rocks. No, it's Calm Mind. Okay. So I guess Skarmory is a defogger on the team. We do crit him, but that looks to be a normal defensive Clefable. So I'm gonna bring in my Clef. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna Calm Mind up here as he Moonblasts. And now I expect him to either Soft Boil or maybe Calm Mind again. There's no point in him Moonblasting because he should expect my Soft Boil. So I think this is a great opportunity to go into my Credant. It's very unlikely that he clicks yeah, okay, he actually went for another Calm Mind. That's even better, because now he's in range of Crap Hammer. I expected him to Soft Boil there, but then I would have still gone for the Crap Hammer just to put him in range of something else to kill him. But he stays in. I get the crit, but that crit definitely did not matter. This is a Choice Band Adaptability Crap Hammer. There's no way Clefable lifts it from 74%. Now Amoonguss comes in. Not sure what kind of Amoonguss is going to be. Spore could definitely be an option. So I'll just bring in my Ferrothorn. See what he does. Goes for Spore indeed. And I'm gonna try to set up a layer of spikes again. He actually clicks Hidden Power Fire, so he has HP Fire, which means he's either lacking Sludge Bomb or Clear Smog. So I'll just protect there. As he clicks Spore again. Do want to keep my Ferrothorn. It's a check to the Quagsire, so I'm gonna go into my Landorus. Hopefully he clicks Spore, because my Landorus is not useful in this game. It's Choice Scarfed, so I lock myself into moves that cannot kill his mons. But yeah, so I'll just click Earthquake here. He just switches into Skarm. I don't even need Lando for T-Tar. Yeah, I'll go Clef. And we'll go for Soft Boil as he defogs. Actually, because he defog, I don't need to go for Soft Boil. I can just set up my rocks. So this is indeed his defogger. Goes into T-Tar, but remember he's Choice Scarf, so he should not 2-hit KO my Clefable. But he's most likely going for Stone Edge if he wants to hit me. So I'm gonna go into Ferrothorn. I don't think you go for Fire Punch or Crunch on my Clefable. Yeah, click Stone Edge, does nothing, and poison damage ticking again, so he needs to switch out. So I can get up another layer of spikes as he brings in the Chansey. I assume Chansey is going to be the rocker then, because it's Calm Mind Clef. So I'll Leech Seed here. This will give me a lot of recovery. We connect, nice. And let's see. 86. Nice. And we set up another spike, and leftovers should get us close to full HP. He decides to bring in the Among Us. Fine. Get up another layer of spikes. Wait, we actually don't see Black Sludge, but he did use Spore. The Rocky Helmet? I'm gonna bring in Clef though. He clicks Hidden Power Fire. And I'm gonna try to bait. I'm trying to bait out the Spore, so I'm gonna bring in Lando now. Please click Spore. Please. Nice, okay. He put my Landorus asleep, and like I said, it's useless this game. It's Joy Scarf, and all his moves don't kill his mons. And I don't need it for Tyranitar, because it's a Joy Scarf Tyranitar. But because he cannot click Spore, I'm bringing in Zapdos. As he Gigas. Because he cannot put me asleep anymore, and I want to see if he has Sludge Bomb. If he has Sludge Bomb, that means my Calm Mind Clef can actually do a lot of work against him, because he cannot Clear Smoke that away then. He does switch out though into the Chansey. And this is exactly what I want, because I get the Roost off, and since he's at this amount of HP, he needs to click Soft Boil, so we go for the Volt Switch. And no matter what he clicks, even if he attacks me, I'm still going into my Credant, and this should pick up the kill. Goes for Toxic. So Chansey actually staying low. If that's the case, well, I'm still clicking Crap Hammer. 2-hit KOs everything, but he decides to stay in. Luckily, we hit. But even if he was able to Soft Boil, I would have still gone for Crap Hammer, and it should still kill the Chansey from there. But really glad we actually killed the Chansey. Now Tyranitar comes in. So he's gonna take Spikes and Stealth Rocks, really getting worn down. And again, bringing in my Clef. Clef can Soft Boil on his whole team anyway. He goes for Earthquake, and that doesn't do it KO me. Because he has the Joy Scarf. And you don't have... Joy Scarf Tyranitar doesn't do much on a stall team. But if he was Banded, that thing could have been a threat. Yeah, he goes into Among Us as I get off my Soft Boil. And this is actually where I would like to see. I'm gonna call my Show Me Sludge Bomb or Clear Smog. You cannot spore me. Okay, it is Clear Smog. Because of that, I can always bring in my Zapdos against this, and I don't have to worry about getting Pursuit Trapped by the Tyranitar. Because it's Choice Scarfed. So I just always go Zap as he Gigas. Not much Among Us does to me. Should I go Pharaoh now on the switch? I'm gonna do it. I expect Quagsire to come in there. Nice. I'm gonna throw off a Fire Rope in case he stays in, but he goes into Skarm, and Skarm is just gonna defog. And that means he's gonna defog his own rocks away, meaning that he won't be able to get a rocks again. So I'll just Spike here. There's not much he can do. Yeah, he defogs. And we get up our spikes. Really nice. And let me just Spike again as he defogs. Basically stalling out his defogs as well. However, now I'm gonna Leech here. I see actually Brave Birds, but that's not gonna do anything. He takes Recall and Iron Barbs, and now I'm getting my Leech Seed off on him as well. I'm gonna Spike again in case he roosts, forcing him to defog later. But he defogs now. And now, even if he roosts, he won't be at sturdy. So what we can do is bring in our Zapdos. And if he stays in, we also gain some Leech Seed recovery. And what I could do here is I'm going to go for the aggressive play and bring in my Credant. Because if he loses Skarmory, he cannot defog anymore, and then I'll just spam Spikes. So he should bring out the Quagsire indeed, taking Spikes damage as well. And Crab Hammer should kill this Quagsire, and it should kill Skarmory as well. Oh, 55, never mind. That did way less than I'm also jolly, but still. It's still a 2-hit KO. Skarmory really low, so I like it. I don't want to give him the opportunity to roost. Like, I could bring in Zapdos, but if he roosts, he's just gonna switch out and then I gain nothing. He decides to bring in Amoonguss. 53. Wait. What item is this Amoonguss? Gonna Crab Hammer again. Oh, he might actually sack Tyranitar now. Okay. Well, Tyranitar is at least gone. And now I don't see a way for him to kill my Clefable. I am losing my Credant though, which is a downside. But we got damage on Skarmory. The damage on the Amoonguss doesn't matter much. But I'm curious what kind of... Maybe if well, just bring in Zapdos. I don't want him to heal Skarmory. That's what I want to prevent. Yeah. And I'm gonna go Clef here. As he got Quagsire, perfect. He should recover, so I'm setting up my rocks. Like, actually, oh, he went amongst. Well, if he went into Skarmory, my Clefable would have most likely been faster because I had speed, max speed Conkeldurr. So these rocks are really nice, and now I can just go Zapdos, and I can always go Zapdos on Amoonguss because he doesn't have Sludge Bomb and he cannot Spore me because my useless Landorus is still sleeping. Don't care too much about the HP. I'm just gonna double into Clef. If he goes Quagsire, that's fine. And what we can do here is we can go for the Moonblast at this point. Maybe we get a crit. We're doing 40%. He recovers, but we have way more Moonblasts than he has recover. And at one point he has to bring in Amoonguss. I'll just keep this up. My Moonblast is PP max, so I have a lot to use. He brings in Amoonguss now. And it actually helps that he's not Black Sludge or Leftovers. Because look at how much damage he took there. Plus I get the Moonblast and the special attack drop. Perfect, that means his Giga Drain cannot out-heal my Moonblasts. So I can actually spam Moonblast on this Amoonguss. And if he switches in Quagsire, Quagsire will probably get 2-hit KO'd with Spikes and Stealth Rock. He goes for Spore, but Lando is still sleeping, so he cannot click Spore. Switches out now into the Quagsire, but with Stealth Rock and Spikes, 40% again. He's at 39%. We did 40 last time, so I assume we are going to kill. Even if it's a roll, I'm still going for it. Actually switches into Skarm. Well, now he has no way to defog, so I can even stack Spikes to really screw him over. This game is over now. And yeah, guys, this is what I mean. My opponent is playing stall, but even against this troll team or fun team or whatever you call it, struggling. So it's still, you still need to play well on stall. He couldn't mindlessly play against me. But yeah, I have no reason to switch. We just Moonblast. Yeah, everyone thinking playing stall is easy, but look what's happening here. Respect though for Sharov trying to keep playing, because it looked really grim for him the moment. It looked really grim for him the moment he his Tyranitar got poisoned and scarfed. Then Chansey, then he lost Chansey. and I was able to spike stack him. But he still managed to hold his own, even in that disadvantage.